welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen, and it's Sunday, so I'm here with Scraplift Crafternoon, a hop where a group of my friends and I get together. We find something that inspires us, like this layout by Julie 96.99, and we scraplift it. And so this is a 49 and Market design team layout she did, and it is stunning. I do use some 49 and Market, and I am going to be documenting my bestie's birthday party. I've got this stamp that I got probably off of Amazon or Temu, and I had those stickers, but I don't end up using them. I do have this 49 and Market stuff from Spectrum Sherbert that I'm going to use some of, and some doilies. And then I have these embellishments that I'm about 99% sure came from Paper Studio. I think I bought those on clearance or something. And then I've got some black soot and vintage photo, and I'm also going to bring in salvage patina and uncharted mariner. And I've got a white solid cardstock to work with, as well as this Theater of Stars by Recollections and Luna by Die Cuts with a View. And I'm going to use at least one paper from both of those. So I have my papers. I have my embellishments and my inks and the stamp. I have my pictures and this really gorgeous layout. So let's see how this goes. So I start by getting the black soot on this stamp, and it's a cursive stamp. It's in another language. I still want to make sure that it was upright, but it's just a really beautiful stamp. I did not mean to stamp as much as I did. I'm okay with how it turns out because a lot of that gets covered, but I didn't really want that squared off look, you know, where it's got like it looks like a full rectangular stamp. Luckily, there's that little chunk kind of out in the middle and up in the top corner. So, but then I take my vintage photo, I squish it onto a piece of acetate, just a piece of paper, left over from a sticker sheet, and I put water on there from my watercolor brushes, and then I just kind of smush it around. Now, a lot of this is going to be hidden, especially this top part. You're not going to see very much of that coming out because the paper is going to cover a lot of it. But this bottom part is a little bit more. And then I take salvage patina and I kind of smush that in a few places. And then I splatter the uncharted mariner. It's watered down a little bit, so it's not as dark, but it's still darker than the salvage patina. And then I'm going to take these doilies. I use the leftover uncharted mariner that I had left on my little piece of acetate, and I smush it onto the doily, and then I ink the whole thing with salvage patina, so you can see where there's like little darker splatters on there. And I'm going to make a point of having those come out, like be sticking out from underneath, so you can see where I have done, put that extra little stuff in there. When I get done inking my two doilies, I just get into the papers. And this one right here is from the Collections one. And then this black one with the moons and that like off-white one with the wordy bits is from the Luna by Die Cuts with a View. And I matte my pictures in whites because they're darker, so I wanted them to stand out. And then I matte them in that same dark blue that the star... that background paper, and I am going to get that down on here. Actually, no, it's the back of that black and off-white moon paper is what I matted on, so it stands out against that white background. So after I start building these two little strips of paper, I am going to get those on the white background to see kind of where I want to go. And when I get them on there, I realize that especially this bigger one for the top is too big and it's going to cover too much. So I'm going to end up pulling some more of that off there and rolling, like distressing and rolling. So I take my Tim Holtz and I distress it and roll it up some so that you're getting that same dimensional look that you do on Julie's layout as well. And I'm just kind of placing things around, figuring out where I want to put them. I do want my pictures pretty much in the same place she has hers. I like the concept of the doilies. They're a lot of fun. I have a ton of doilies and I forget to use them. These two actually came from my friend Tara, who sent them the paper snob, who was scrapping along with me this week with this layout. So I just pulled those out because they were on the top. But I tuck in that salvage patina one behind that bottom picture. But when I go back to glue everything down, I did it off camera while I was on the phone with my mom. And I put the salvage patina one on the bottom and not the top. It's fine. I mean, it still looks great, and I love the way that it looks. But it did not end up behind that bottom picture. So I am pretty much kind of tucking things where I want them. A lot of this is like pretty similar to the way Julie has her layout. I put that little Oh Happy Day up there on the right of the picture because she's got like a little wordy bit that says my heart. It just doesn't feel right to me where it is, so I'm going to end up moving it in just a little bit, but it's still going to stay in that general area. And I just start building things up, tucking these little tickets in, and that little circle says the best day ever. And I am going to take a circle punch and punch a little, I think it's like a 1-inch circle of that black moon paper. And I'm going to put that behind there so you're not seeing that blue stick out. And it also fills like where I tuck the tag behind it so you don't see things, coming out from behind that little circle. And then I'm going to just add these butterflies in a few different places. And mostly that's going to be it. I am going to finish it off with some wood veneer stars. But first, I want to get everything laid down. So most everything is laid down now. It's tacked down. I've put that Oh Happy Day down at the bottom of the picture instead of to the right. And then I put the Be the Best You at the bottom of the bottom picture. And we had such a good time at this birthday party. And so I'm just thrilled how the layout turned out because I feel like it really goes well with the theme of the party. And the matching page that'll go with this is her birthday cake. And her birthday cake was a little bit different. But anyway, I do love the way this ended up. I did use some Scrapping Reflections wood veneer stars as well as some wood veneer stars. I inked those up with the 3 different colors, the Black Soot, the Uncharted Mariner, and the Salvage Patina. And I put those down. And I put a title on here. I moved my title a little different than hers, and it's silver. Even though it's kind of shining in different colors, it's all silver. It says magical. And I added some stars from that same dollar store collection all around the page to bring it all together. And that is it. I hope that you will go check out Julie on Instagram. Her information will be below in the description box, as well as the link for the playlist where all my lovely friends are scraplifting with me. Please go check out their pages. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like my layout or my video. Hope you'd subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a great day. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.